let me just make sure everyone is here. Okay, wonderful. We're going to get started. Can everyone hear me in the back? Hello, I'm Julie Menon, Commissioner of the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, and I really want to welcome all of you here today, and thank you so much for being here for this exciting and important announcement. So we are absolutely thrilled at the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment about this new initiative that we are announcing today with the CUNY Graduate School of Journalism. Today, we are announcing a $1 million grant to create a new program of courses to help New York City's community and ethnic media outlets to stay competitive in the current media landscape and to bring them further into the digital age. At the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, also known as MOME, we are quite familiar with the literally revolutionary changes that are currently taking place across the media industry. We not only at the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment oversee the media sector through our Office of Film, Theater, and Broadcast, but we also operate NYC Media, which is the city's official broadcast network, which provides programming for 6 local cable stations, including NYC Life, Channel 25, and NYE radio station. And in total, our portfolio reaches over 18 million people in a 50-mile radius. Given the necessity of staying ahead of the changes in the industry, we are thrilled today to announce a partnership with CUNY's J School Center for Community and Ethnic Media, which will allow a major expansion of training opportunities for over 1,000 journalists working at publications of vital importance to our city. New York City is the ethnic media capital of the world with more than 350 community and ethnic publications that produce news in dozens of languages for print, for radio, for television, and for the web. A significant number of New Yorkers, 1/3 of whom are foreign-born, rely on these outlets as a key source of news and information. Combined, these publications reach 4.5 million people, more than half of New York City's current population. New York City's community and ethnic media reflects the diversity of our city as a whole, and it's crucially important to keep these outlets surviving and thriving. They keep New Yorkers in the know, whether their native language is English or Bengali, and they provide a critical perspective to our local news landscape. And that's why we're delighted to announce the $1 million grant to the J School Center for Community and Ethnic Media today to provide training to journalists at these outlets. These workshops will help ensure that our community and ethnic media reporters have the technical skills and career development tools they need to excel in an ever-changing media landscape so that they continue to be a lifeline of information to the millions of New Yorkers that make up our ethnic and immigrant communities across the city. The Center for Community and Ethnic Media is the only center of its kind and serves as a hub of research, of training, and professional support for small community-based independent journalists. Housed within the only public graduate school of journalism in the entire Northeast, I might add, the center recognizes the need for journalists to cover New York at the neighborhood and community level and the important contribution that ethnic and community journalism provides to an informed and an engaged public. By showcasing the best work being done by these journalists on its website, the center helps to foster civic engagement and amplify the voices of underserved residents. We are thrilled that our grant will help further the center's mission and the work of reporters in this vital media sector. CUNY was a natural choice, quite frankly, to be our partner in this initiative, as one of our agency's top priorities is to increase access and inclusion across the media and entertainment sectors here in New York, and that's a top priority of the de Blasio administration. We are also pleased to announce that the training workshops will include use of the school's state-of-the-art broadcast center, which is located in the heart of the school and will now be known as the Made in New York Broadcast Center, and you can see the signage down the hall. Training workshops in the Broadcast Center will include the use of the center's high-definition TV studio and a radio recording facility, and make use of its cutting-edge equipment, including DSLR cameras, video cameras, and audio recorders. In addition to broadcast techniques, the courses will cover topics like social media, video storytelling, podcasting, and data visualization. At the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, we are deeply committed to expanding opportunities in the media sector for members of underserved communities and are therefore delighted to be supporting a center which reflects CUNY's commitment to diversity and to educating minority and immigrant students. We look forward to the important work that this grant will undoubtedly generate and to the advancement of quality journalism in our great city. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Sarah Bartlett, the Dean of CUNY's Graduate School of Journalism. Dean Bartlett has been with the J School since its doors opened in 2006. She joined as the head of the Urban Reporting Program and then was named Dean in 2014. She helped start the J School Center for Community and Ethnic Media, or CCEM, back in 2012. Before becoming to the J School, Dean Bartlett had a long and successful career in the journalism world, having served as a reporter for outlets including Fortune, Businessweek, the New York Times, and Inc. magazine. Please help me in welcoming Dean Bartlett.
Thank you so much to the Commissioner, Julie Menon, and to the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment for this extraordinary grant that we are receiving today. It's really a dream come true for us. As the Commissioner mentioned, I was instrumental in co-founding the Center for Community and Ethnic Media with the former publisher of the Haitian Times, Gary Pierre, and I'm sorry he's not here today to enjoy this moment, but we had this idea that there should be more outreach, and as a public graduate school of journalism, it seemed that we were the right place to do that, to help to provide training and support and professional development for the hundreds of journalists who work in this media sector. And we've been sort of like the little engine that could, we were trying to do it scrappily and with the limited resources that we had, and with this generous $1 million grant, it will really allow us to expand the range of offerings that we have. Just as an example, we have a new training session in virtual reality, which may not be what your organization is quite ready for yet, but you never know. So all of the things that we're working on here at the school, we can now share more openly and more frequently with the members of the community and ethnic media in the city. So it's really a great honor to be a recipient of that. I want to give a special shout out to Kai Falkenberg, the first Deputy Commissioner, and to Kathy Harding, the Executive Director of Development, without whom I don't think we would have gotten to this day. But it is truly a great day for us, and I know that Karen Penner and Jahangir Khatek from the center, you'll be hearing a lot from them, as well as Marie Gillot, who is running our professional development center, which is called CUNY J+. So with no further ado, I'll let Julie continue the program.
Thank you so much, Dean Bartlett. And next up in our program, we have Jahangir Khatek, who, along with Karen Penner, as the Dean mentioned, is a co-director of CCEM. Jahangir began his journalism career in Pakistan, working for a variety of English daily newspapers before becoming news editor of the Frontier Post. Jahangir's work with New York's ethnic and community media began in the late 1990s when he worked for a number of different Urdu and English language publications. Along with his work at CCEM, he writes a weekly Urdu column and has a television show on a Pakistani TV channel, and he also regularly serves as an analyst on Pakistani and American radio and TV. Please welcome Jahangir.
Thank you, Commissioner. I join my colleague and Center's co-director, Karen Penner, in thanking Commissioner Julie Menon and the Mayor's Office of Media Entertainment for their generous grant to support a new training initiative at the CUNY J School's Center for Community and Ethnic Media. Over the years, the community and ethnic media sector's training needs have grown as publications have transitioned from print to online and as new media outlets have started up. The need for training in video and audio storytelling in particular is growing dramatically. The resources being provided by the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment will allow our center, working in collaboration with J+, the CUNY J School's professional development program, to design numerous new courses and digital program journalism training modules that draw on the world-class faculty and facilities of the CUNY J School. By helping this sector to adopt new technologies effectively, the center's training initiative will help community and ethnic media outlets improve the quality of their journalistic content and support them in the important role they play in increasing the civic engagement of the diverse communities they serve. Thank you again, Commissioner Menon and Dean Sarah Bartlett, who has demonstrated consistent support of this media sector. We would not be where we are without her guidance and support. I thank you all.
Thank you so much for all your great work with CCEM. Next, I'd like to introduce Rong Xiaoqing, a reporter who has been with Tsingtao Daily covering New York City for more than a decade. Tsingtao Daily is a long-standing member of CCEM and is one of the major Chinese dailies here in New York City. It's a pleasure to have Rong here to talk about her experience with the center. Rong.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon, everyone. Commissioner, you know, it's so nice to be on the same side of the microphone with you for once. Normally, I stand on the other side covering your events. Without revealing our ages, I have been covering the commissioner when she was the chair of CB1, so that was a long time ago. Through all these years, the journalism industry has been changed dramatically. I remember this picture I saw at a magazine cover with a man standing there wearing all sorts of devices from head to toes. He frankly looks like he was from the Mars, but he was indeed a reporter. That was a cover story about how reporters these days have to wear multiple hats at the same time. No matter how long you're in this industry, you have to learn constantly. Probably the longer you are here, the greater the need is. So whenever I feel like I need to learn something, I turn to CCEM. They provide a variety of workshops that's very high quality and very useful. And most importantly, they always like waive the fees for us. You know, that's very important because we're all broke. I always pick up the topics that I'm not good at. For example, like photography, social media, those are my favorites. And another such topic is broadcasting. Indeed, a few months ago, my boss asked me, like, what do you think if we ask reporters to do some video stream while they're covering news events and put it on our website? I was really scared at that time. I was hesitating. I was like, well, I don't know how to do video, and I don't know any of my colleagues do. But the news of this $1 million grant from the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, that's really a great news, comes in a timely manner. I really look forward to the workshops come out from this grant. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Sarah, Jehangir, and Karen. And if one day you guys see me at a news event with all these devices, it looks like an alien, you know how did I get there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rong, for those lovely words, and we look forward to seeing this grant help Tsingtao and other publications like it throughout New York City. Before we open up the floor to questions, I just want to reiterate what a tremendous day this is, because this grant will clearly, as you've heard from our speakers, have a major impact on the hundreds of small publications that keep millions of New Yorkers informed on a daily basis. And we are so thrilled to partner with CUNY's J School on this important and timely initiative. And then in closing, I really want to echo the thanks to my first Deputy Commissioner, Kai Falkenberg, who worked tirelessly on this proposal, is very passionate about this proposal, and we wouldn't be here today without her great help on this. So we're going to open it up to any questions that any of you might have for any of us. Did you hear the question? Do you plan on doing engagement with leaders of the organizations, correct?
We will be, in terms of trainings, we have been taking into consideration the needs. We have been doing need assessment surveys, and we will be doing that outreach to most of you to get a better sense of what will be the areas in particular where there will be people who will be looking for some special trainings. So we will not, of course, be doing just one training based on somebody's one person's feedback. Rather, we'll look at what is in great demand. So yes, we will be reaching out to different organizations, publications, media houses, and individuals with whom we are working. I'm sure.
Yes.
How soon will the trainings begin? Is there summer next in the fall or in winter?
So we will be announcing the trainings, like the schedule down the road. We will be working on it, and hopefully it will be we'll be starting it in the fall. We have done in the past as well. I'm sure many of you are aware that we do send surveys in which we propose different trainings and get feedback from our friends and colleagues to see which areas they are looking into. So in terms of schedule, we will be announcing shortly. We don't have any dates yet, but we will be working on it, and I'll make sure that everybody is aware of it.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner, for putting your attention into the community or ethnic newspapers.
Yes.
I have been publishing my newspaper in Bangla, in Bengali, for the last 26 years. This is the first time I heard that you allocated $1 million for the training of hours,
Mm-hmm.
So is the first time you do, or?
It's certainly the first time our office has ever done this. And I mean, I'll just talk about a couple of things that to me had personal relevance. Is my mother's an immigrant, and when she first came to this country, reading the community and ethnic papers were for her and my grandparents the way that they maintained the relationship with so many families in the neighborhood, and it was very important to them on a personal basis. So I understand that deeply. I also chaired Community Board 1 for 7 years, and so chairing the community board again, the community newspapers are a lifeline to the community in terms of reporting on issues of relevance to members in the neighborhood.
If this is the first time, so why did it take too long time to understand this ethnic media is doing a great job in the city?
Well, we are thrilled to be doing this today, and this again is going to be a grant that we know will help over 1,000 journalists in terms of this additional training. And we know also that for so many community and ethnic newspapers that many reporters are wearing multiple hats. They're both the social media director, sometimes they're the publisher, they're the reporter, sometimes they're the photographer, sometimes the editor. I mean, people can only be asked to do wear so many different hats. And so we really hope with this training that this will be a key way to help these outlets moving forward. Okay, a lot of questions. I'm just going to go to the end. Yes.
I was a little bit late. What is the period, how many weeks is the training period?
Okay, do you want to talk about that?
So we will be announcing a detailed schedule down the road. So I cannot give you like a specific number at this hour, but definitely we will have a very elaborate program, and it will be we will be getting feedback from most of you. I will be reaching out to you personally, and if you have any suggestions, in terms of trainings, the focus you heard, we are focusing more on video and audio. So if you have any ideas, any needs that you feel that we really need it, please do let me know. And me and Karen and school faculty members, we will be sitting together and charting out a good course of action where we will have an elaborate training program, and I will make sure that everybody knows about it.
Yes, wonderful. Yes.
I'm
And
a
then- yes,
school
okay.
but if you permit.
No, do you want to go for? Okay.
Okay, so I'll be brief. One, I wanted to thank your office, and this initiative is great. It is inspiring, and it's definitely going to stimulate creativity as well as insightful reporting. Now, having said that, just quickly, if I may say, there are two sides to most of the ethnic media. One, people who are working there, reporters, they are trying to learn on their own most of the time. So this will be a great essay for them
Yes.
to boost their skill set. But the second aspect is related to the advertising and marketing and the ability to survive. So I wanted the journalism school to address both sides. One, of course, the skill set for the audio and video. Secondly, something to do with advertising and marketing, and also connecting them with, let's say, mayor's office or
Yeah, I think, Ashok, you are right on the dot. And believe in me, we are really working hard. Karen and I, ever since Sarah promoted us and we became co-directors, we have really been trying our best to address this particular area. And if you remember, in April this year, we organized a day-long advertising conference where we had 6 sessions, and one of the sessions was related to the city advertising. We had a good full support from city agencies like Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs, Health Department, Education Department, Department of Consumer Affairs. Their senior officials were here, and they were on that panel, and they were answering questions as well. So down the road, we will continue with it, and certainly we will, because we totally understand what you're saying, that certainly our objective is to develop the skill sets. I know all of you are professionals, but our objective is to even develop it more so that media is in transition, new technologies are coming, and we are trying to help you to catch up and generate even better content and have more engagement. So certainly we will be focusing more on advertising side.
Okay, great. I know you've had your hand up. Yes.
For giving me an opportunity. I'm Indrajit Saluja, I'm editor of the Indian Panorama. First of all, I must congratulate the Office of Mayor for having taken this initiative. It will go a long way in promoting the ideals for which we all stand, the role during this community. I'm so happy that, as always, City University of New York Journalism School has taken a lot of inspiration. I know we have been attending seminars, talks, discussions, which have been very educative. And this small step that the city has taken today, I said small step, as you rightly pointed out, ethnic media is the lifeline of the city. And having said that, I would request you, please see to it, that this $1 million is a very small amount to begin with, and that it is sustained over the period so that proper objective, the real objective of this scheme could be realized over the next couple of years. And as my friend Ashok has rightly pointed out, and as my friend Mr. Khatak has rightly responded, we need a lot of support from cities to survive in a world which is really very hostile. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. No, you have our commitment. Absolutely. Are there any? Yes. Mhm.
So I took a look at the courses you offer, and so is it only based on what we have in the past, or we have like resources?
As I mentioned earlier, that we will be working on a detailed, training program. We will have different modules. We will have some of the trainings that we have done in the past, and we will have some new. So you will be hearing from us. And as I said earlier, if you have any suggestions, any thoughts, please do share with me. I will be. I am sure you have my email address. If you don't, I will give it to you later. And I welcome all of you, to send any suggestions that you may have.
That's exactly right. We really want this training to be most helpful, so please do forward any comments. Yes.
When would you like the program to get started? Are you looking for somewhere towards the end of the year or early 2017?
No, it will. We will be certainly starting it earlier, but we will have a definite timeline in the coming weeks. We are working on it, and we will have our internal meetings, and certainly, as I said, I will be reaching out for your feedback as well, because whatever we want, our idea is to support your work and to improve whatever you are producing, and you are producing great content. And AP's Journalism Awards is a testimony. Each year we see a lot of improvement in the articles that are coming up as entries. So our objective is to improve it further, because this media is so critical, reaching out to as many people in New York City as the mainstream media. So we do understand, and we'll certainly have a real clear, broad program for the trainings.
Wonderful. One more question in the back. Yes. Sure. So I'll take the second one first. So as I mentioned in my comments, we run 6 different TV stations. We do have a number of programs that focus on community and ethnic journalism in those programs. So we'd be happy offline to talk to you about that and talk about what those programs are and opportunities. And then I'll let the school answer the question you have directed to the school.
So in terms of trainings, we will certainly, all these trainings will be open to the members of community and ethnic media, and anyone who is involved in this sector, whether they are producers or in any way they are involved, and if there is a training that is something which is related to their work and that can help improve overall programming of a television or a radio show or even a publication, of course we will certainly welcome everyone.
Great. One more question. Okay. Yes. Hi. Yes.
My question is, the courses which are being offered, are they like, we offer like the workshop courses or certificates? And also, is there any more from the manual?
Okay. So do you want to talk about that?
Well, one thing that I want to make clear is that these will not be certificate courses. These will be simple training, workshops that we have been holding, but certainly we will be, we have to talk about it more in terms of the different modules that we will be developing. But at this stage, I can tell you that these will not be certificate courses, and certainly we'll give you more details down the road.
Great. Well, thank you all so much for being here today. We're delighted to have all of you here for this important announcement. Thank you.